In this video, we will solve the question number 2 from exercise 4.2, and I hope that you will open your textbooks and will see the question. The first part is John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each, and the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. Find out how many marbles they had to start with. The question is talking about the marbles. There are two persons. One is the John. Let's have a look here. And second one is Jivanti. They both have 45 marbles. How many marbles? 45 marbles. We will consider John have X marbles. Then Jivanti will have 45 minus X marbles, because they both have how much? 45 marbles. And both of them lost 5 marbles each. Both lost the 5. Now the number of marbles with John will have X minus 5, and the number of marbles with Jivanti, it will be 45 minus X minus 5. So we will get 45 minus 5, it is 40 minus X marbles. After losing the 5 marbles, John will have X minus 5 marbles and Jivanti will have 40 minus X marbles. According to the question, after losing marbles, when we product the number of marbles of both John and Jivanti, we will get 124. That is, if we will product X minus 5 with 40 minus X, we will get 124. The question is saying we need to find the number of marbles. Each one will have. This is the question. Try to understand this. Now let's look on the solution. We wrote here, let John have X marbles. Therefore, Jivanti have 45 minus X marbles, because the total marbles are 45. If John has X, Jivanti will have 45 minus X marbles. After losing 5 marbles, when they will lose 5 marbles, John have X minus 5 marbles and Jivanti will have 45 minus X minus 5, that is 40 minus X marbles. According to given condition, after losing 5 marbles, we are doing the product of these number of marbles, that's X minus 5 into 40 minus X is equal to 124. Then what we will do, we will multiply this X to this whole expression 40 minus X, X into 40 minus X. Then we will multiply this minus 5 with the whole expression 40 minus X is equal to 124. This is a general simplification. So X into 40, it is 40X. X into minus X, it's minus X square. Minus 5 into 40, it is minus 200. Minus into minus is plus. Here 5 into X is 5X. Here we will transpose 124 to the left hand side and its sign will become negative. That's minus 124 equals to 0. Then we can write, here is 40X and here is 5X. They are like terms, they will add up and it will become 45X minus X square minus 324. See here how it's here minus 200. Here it is minus 124. Both are negative. Therefore, they will add up with the minus sign. That is minus 324 is equal to 0. See here, we will try to write this highest degree term in first. So we will write minus X square plus 45X minus 324 is equal to 0. And we will try to make it positive. How? Multiplying both sides by -1. We will multiply the above equation with -1 on both sides. It will become positive, this will become negative, and this will become positive, and here 0 will remain as it is. -0 plus 0, it is same, only the 0. Now look at here. We will try to solve this equation so that we can find the value of the x. That will be the number of marbles with John and number of marbles with Jivanti. We can find, if we will find first this x. See here how we will find. We will use the same method, that is the factorization method. In previous questions that we have used, we will use that method. See here, the middle term is minus 45x, and the first term is x square, and the constant term is 324. So here look at the coefficient of the middle term, that's minus 45. I will write here the minus 45, and then I will divide it into two terms, that's p and q, but the sum of these two terms should be minus 45, and the product of these two terms should be the product of coefficient of x square, that's 1, and this constant term, that's 324. So that's 1 into 324, we will get 324. This is the way how to split this minus 25. Now see what I will do. I will write here the prime factorization of 324. I will write here 324, then I will do division with 2. I will get quotient of 162. Then with the 2 once again, I will get quotient of 181. Then with 3 I will get quotient 27. Then with 3 I will get 9. See here, 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12, 3s are 36. 36 and 9. 36 is one term and 9 is one term. Now look at, if I will do minus 36 plus minus 9, or I can say minus 36 minus 9, their addition will be minus 45, and their product will be 324. So for us the p is minus 36 and q is minus 9. Now look at the equation. See here, I will write here x squared. Instead of minus 45x, I will write minus 36x minus 9x, because minus 36x minus 9x, it is same, 45x minus 45x plus 324 is equal to 0. Now here I will take the x common. Here it will remain x minus 36, because x into x is x square, x into 36 it is minus 36x. Minus 9 I will take from these two terms, I will take common. Minus 9, here it will remain plus x minus 36, because minus into minus is plus, 9 into 36 it will be 324 is equal to 0. It implies I can write here x minus 36, because x minus 36 is here, it is the common expression. Here it is x minus 36, here it is x minus 36. I can take it out, and here it will remain x minus 9. So x minus 36 into x minus 9 is equal to 0. Either x minus 36 is equal to 0 or x minus 9 is equal to 0. That is, x is equal to 36 or x equals to 9, because on transposition 36, when I will transpose 36 to the right hand side, it will become positive. Here it was negative. Here minus 9 is negative. On transposition it will become positive. So we have the two values of x, and before we kept in the question, let John have x marbles. See here, I can write the solution. If number of John's marble be x is equal to 9, on that time Jivanti will have 45 minus x, that is 45 minus 9, which is equal to 36. If number of John's marble is equal to x is equal to 36, on that time number of Jivanti's marble will be 45 minus x, that is 45 minus 36 is equal to 9. So what we are doing, we have here the two values 36 and 9. First I am putting here the 9, then on the basis of this value I am finding the number of marbles Jivanti will have, and next I am putting the value x is equal to 36, then on this value, on the basis of this value, I am putting here in 45 minus x, here I am putting 36. On that time, Jivanti will have 9 marbles. This was about the question number 2, part number 1st. Now look at the second part. A cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of each toy in rupees was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. On a particular day, the total cost of production was rupees 750. Find out the number of toys produced on that day. The question is talking about the cottage industry on a particular day. It's on a particular day is there. In particular day, it was found that the cost of production of each toy was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. On a particular day, let's consider number of toys produced bx. These are the produced toys. According to question, cost of each toy on that day is rupees 55 minus x. On that day, the cost of each toy is 55 minus the number of toys produced on that day, that is 55 minus x. This is the cost of the day, and the total cost of that day, total cost of production on that day was rupees 750. So we can say then number of toys produced on that day is x, and cost of each toy is 55 minus x. Total cost of production is 750. Therefore we can write x into 55 minus x is equal to 750. Then we can solve it, and we will get the quadratic equation and we'll solve it accordingly. Now let's look on the solution. Let number of toys produced be x. Therefore cost of production of each toy is rupees 55 minus x, because it is according to question. The cost of production of each toy will be 55 minus the number of toys produced on that day. On that day, total production cost is rupees 750. Therefore we can write according to question, x into 55 minus x is equal to 750. Now see here, x into 55 is equal to 55x. X into minus x is minus x square. I will transpose this 750 to left hand side, it will become negative. 750 is equal to 0. See here, I will try to write here the highest degree term in first, that is minus x square plus 55x minus 750 is equal to 0. Since this is negative, we will make it positive by multiplying both sides by minus 1. We are multiplying the given equation by minus 1, so that this will become positive x square, this will become minus 55x, this will become plus 750 is equal to 0. This is the required quadratic equation. Now we will solve this equation in order to find the number of toys produced on that day. Look at this quadratic equation, x square minus 55x plus 750 is equal to 0. Here the middle term is minus 55x and the coefficient of x is minus 55. Look here how to split it. Here it is minus 55. I will break it into two terms, that's p and q. P and q should be such that p plus q should be equal to minus 55. And p into q should be the product of coefficient of x square and the constant term, that is 750, which is equal to 750. Now I will write here the prime factorization of 750. First I will do with the 2, I will get quotient 375, then with 3 I will get quotient 125, then with 5 I will get quotient 25. Now see, 2 3s are 6, 5s are 30. So I can write minus 30 minus 25. If I will add up these two terms, I will get minus 55. If I will do the product of the two numbers minus 30 and minus 25, I will get 750. So P is minus 30 and Q is minus 25. Now look here on the equation, that is here, x square minus 55x plus 750 is equal to 0. Now see here, I will write here x square. Instead of minus 55x, I will write minus 30x minus 25x, because the addition of these two is minus 55x and product of these two terms is equal to the product of first term and the last term is equal to 0. Here I will take x common, here it will remain x minus 30 from these two terms. From these two terms I will take 25 common, minus 25 common, here it will remain plus x and minus 30. How? Because minus 25 into x, I will get minus 25x, minus into minus is plus, 25 into 30, it is 750 is equal to 0. Now here minus x minus 30 and x minus 30 both are common expressions. I will take this common expression out and here will remain x minus 25 is equal to 0. Either x minus 30 is equal to 0 or x minus 25 is equal to 0. So I can write x is equal to 30 plus 30, because here it was negative. What I did the transposition. I take this minus 30 to right hand side, it will be the plus 30. Similarly here is x is equal to 25. So we got the two values, x is equal to 30, x is equal to 25. So we can write, hence the number of toys produced will be either 25 or 30. This is the answer of the question.